Hello and welcome to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network YouTube channel. I am Lewis Carlin. This is Shooting Up North on March 14th, 2023. Pro Wrestling Noah presents Sunny Voyage 2023. And I thought I'd jump on right now and do a preview and prediction show for Pro Wrestling Noah Sunny Voyage 2023. But I'm not doing it alone. I have somebody with me. Want to welcome to the show. He's on the line right now, Ethan Joshua Black. Ethan, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you, Lewis. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. We've wanted to do this for a while. We're finally doing it. We're connecting. We're talking about Pro Wrestling Noah. Very excited, man. How you feeling, man?
Oh, I can't wait. No, it's actually my second, well, in no particular order, one of my favorite Japanese promotions. So I started New Japan, but in All Japan, DDT's like down there, but not the point. We're talking Noah today, so I'm pretty excited to go talk with this show and
Yeah,
then stuff previewing and all that.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. Love pro wrestling Noah, man. A big pro wrestling Noah fan. I got into it recently, but I'm very happy that I did. I'm very happy that I decided to get Wrestling Universe, the streaming service, because Pro Wrestling Noah, DDT Pro, all on there. Great stuff. But March 14th, Sunny Voyage 2023. 7 matches on the card. There are 4 singles matches. Is there a match you're looking forward to the most?
Let's see. Hmm.
While you're looking, I can tell you the one that I'm looking forward to the most is Masa Kitamiya against Manabu Soya. That's going to be an absolutely hard hitting match between two bulls of pro wrestling Noah.
Yeah, that one I agree with you on that one. Also, Kenoh and Daiki Imba looks pretty good. Not a big Eita fan, but I think him I like Ridgeway, so I think that will be pretty good. And then Ogara and HAYATA, I don't know yet. Probably not gonna be that good.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about the main event. The GHC heavyweight champion Kaito Kiyomiya teaming with Yohei. They'll be taking on Anthony Greene and Jake Lee. This is going to be the final build towards their great voyage match. Jake Lee and Kaito Kiyomiya having the huge GHC heavyweight championship match. Of course, Kiyomiya, the champion, defending against Jake Lee on March 19th at Great Voyage. This is going to be the final build towards that match. I think it's going to be a great one. I think Kiyomiya and Jake Lee are really going to go at it in this one. I think Anthony Greene and Jake Lee will be victorious. I think Lee's going to get the victory over Yohei, but I'm looking forward to this one. Kiyomiya, Jake Lee. I'm excited. This is a great feud. I think they're playing it well. So, what are your thoughts on this match, man?
Yeah, I think it'd be good too. Though Anthony Green's been pretty impressive since. I mean, I've seen him in Independence, but I've been definitely impressed more when he's in Noah, especially in 150 last year. Pretty much just a preview of the GCW title match. Yohei's probably going to get pinned, so I agree with you. I think good looking guys will win this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kiyomiya does win this. But I mean, Anthony will probably be getting the pin if that was him and Lee. But I think
Yeah,
Yohei gets pinned, and good looking gentlemen, guys, whatever they're calling each other, their names
y-
will win.
yeah. No, they got to build up Jake Lee. They got to build up Jake Lee. I know. Well, Jake Lee recently coming into Noah. Left All Japan Pro Wrestling at the end of 2022, two-time All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion. I think he's getting the victory here over Yohei. I don't think there's any question about it. I think he's gonna lay out Kaito Kiyomiya again. He did so at Star Navigation, really made a statement, and I think he's going to make another statement in this one. There is a small chance that Kiyomiya gets the victory over Greene. Do you think Lee gets the victory over Kiyomiya just to really build up March 19th?
I can see that, Lewis, to be honest with you. I can see that, but I don't think he will. I think Yohei gets the pin because let's be honest,
Yeah.
Yohei's been the pin eater the last like couple shows.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with you. So I'm going Anthony Greene and Jake Lee to be victorious over Kiyomiya and Yohei, and Jake Lee getting the victory over Yohei. And I think he's going to lay out Kiyomiya. Kiyomiya is going to be laying after the match is over.
Me too. I agree with that.
All right, then from there we have 4 singles matches. Let's talk about the singles matches. First, the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champion. And if I pronounce the name wrong, just feel free to correct me because I'm still learning all the names. Eita versus Chris Ridgeway. I think this is going to be a great match. HAYATA I'm sorry, Hayata really did a number on Eita during the Star Navigation. I don't know if you saw it. He really bloodied him with the
Yeah, I
belt.
did see the show.
That was a little gruesome, but he made his statement there. But what do you think about this one? Chris Ridgeway actually got the victory over Ogawa. He made Ogawa tap out. So I think this is going to be a very interesting match between Eita and Chris Ridgeway.
Yeah, I agree there. Well, I've been to Eita and Dragon Gate as well, but I didn't like that Hayata Eita match. I mean, it was short DQ. You kind of figured that was gonna happen, but I do like the Retro Elgato match was actually really fun. I'd probably say 6 or 7 out of 10 for match rating, but I think
Yeah.
Ridgeway might go 2-0, but I wouldn't be surprised if Eita like cheats the win.
I disagree. I think Eita is going to win. I think Eita is. I think he took a beating at the Star Navigation. I think he's going to come back and get the victory over Chris Ridgeway in this one. That's what I'm. That's going to be a great match. Yeah, I love Eita. It's Eita or Eita.
I've been saying Eita. I've been saying
Okay,
it wrong.
Eita. Okay, so I think he's gonna get. I think he's gonna get the victory. I'm a big fan. I love his work, and I think he's gonna get the victory over in this one over Chris Ridgeway.
I think I can see that, but I kind of hope Ridgeway does win. Ridgeway's been great where I see him in progress, and like in Noah, he's been excellent. I think it'd be a good match. I agree with you. I think it'd be good, but I hope Ridgeway does win.
Yeah, and I hope it's not a replay of the Hayata match. I hope we get an actual match here and there's no blood and they just go for a good 10-15 minutes because they could. I think both of them, Ridgeway and Eita, I think they could really give the fans a terrific match if they went 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I agree that we don't need that, like you said, the title belt shots or blood. I've seen too much this week on a North American wrestling.
Oh, okay.
But
did John Moxley bleed again?
Yes.
Okay, I think he bleeds every 30 seconds.
Dude, he could be walking, be bleeding.
Yeah, he could just. I think if he at dinner he's taking a bite of a hamburger and he just starts to bleed profusely.
Yeah, that was okay. That was actually pretty funny. That's right. But
thanks.
No problem. But I do. Give him 10-20 minutes, like you said. Excellent match.
All right, and then we have the other another singles match. His partner Yoshinari Ogawa, who is also the co-holder of the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. He's facing Hayata. This should be a good match as well. I don't know if Hayata's going to try to cheat in this one. He looks like he's got this diabolical look all the time. I don't know if he's going to try to cheat in this one, but I'm hoping for a good match. But I have a feeling it's going to be a short match.
Yeah, me too. I think like I said before, I wasn't a big fan of Hayata Eita match. It was too. I mean, would it go like 4 minutes or something like that?
Yeah, about 4 minutes.
I didn't like him. I mean, Hayata is good in the ring. Like, I can't deny his skills in the ring, but let's keep the cheating away. Give him, like we was in the last match, give him like 10-15 minutes. I think it'd be good. Ogawa and Ridgeway had a great match at Star Navigation Wednesday. I had to think, or no, Thursday. Sorry, yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's Saturday for some reason. Anyway, yeah, I think give them like 10-15 minutes would be a good match as well. But I think Okada takes it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Ogawa as well. I like Ogawa. Ogawa and Eita, they don't really get along, do they? I mean, they seem like they team, but they seem like they don't like each other.
No, you're right though. But it looked like they finally kind of like connected at the Kijimoto final match where they attacked Ridgeway and Hayata. But I don't know. It looks like there's some tense like going on there. But I feel like if Okada wins here, I think Eita might lose. But wait and see. But I'm gonna go with Okada winning here.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think Ogawa's going to win. I think Ogawa's going to get the victory. I don't know if he's going to get a pinfall victory. It might be a disqualification, but he's going to get. I think he's going to get the victory nonetheless. We have 2 more singles matches. The GHC Tag Team Champion. I hope I got the guy. I think I always pronounce his name wrong. It's Daiki Inaba. Is that right?
That's how I've been saying it. I'm just gonna say it. I mean,
all right,
if we're wrong, somebody could correct me or Lewis.
see, you've been watching Noah longer than I have, and I kind of just got into it a few months ago, so that's why I think I kind of figured you know the names better than I do. So Daiki Inaba, co-holder of the GHE Tag Team Championship, taking on one of my favorites, Kenoh. This should be a great match. I'm really looking forward to this one. Anytime Kenoh's in the ring, I think it's just absolute pure magic. I love Kenoh, of course, leader of the faction Congo. Big fan of Kenoh, and I think this is gonna be a great one. I don't think Kenoh's gonna lose. I think Kenoh's gonna get the victory here, but I think it's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, I agree with you there, brother. I think Kenoh takes it. Kenoh's actually one of my favorites to know as well. Daiki Emba, I'm glad he's been impressive the last few months. I'm glad he's got some championship gold in Noah. Pretty much our first of two periods for the GT tag title match at Great Voyage in Yokohama. But I agree with you. I think Kenoh takes it here. Give him I could see this going 10, 20 minutes at the most.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be there's gonna be a lot of near falls in this one. There's gonna be a lot of tense moments. But this is gonna be a great. This is one of the matches that I'm looking forward to. Like I said, anytime Kenoh's in the ring, my goodness, it's a match you have to watch because he's just fantastic. And I think Kenoh and I don't want to jump ahead, but I think Kenoh and Soya are gonna win the GHC Tag Team Championship on March 19th. I know we'll have to connect and do a separate preview show on March 19th, but I think they're the next tag team champions.
Yeah, I agree with so too. And I know Kenoh wants to do a unification match with the All Japan tag champs as well, but I agree with you on the tag title match as we're going ahead. I agree that I wouldn't mind Kenoh and Soya holding the top. Soya's been impressive, but I'll talk about more of him when we talk about the next match. But I agree with you. I think Kenoh defeats Amba here.
Oh yeah, well I think without a doubt. Then do you think Yuma Yagi and Nomura they show up and go after Kenoh or Manabu Soya on this show?
I could see it. I know they showed up yesterday at Star Navigation,
Yeah,
but I get
that was awesome yesterday when they showed up, man. I was expecting, I don't mean to cut you off, but I was expecting Kento Miyahara to show up and go after Masa Kitamiya because I know they have a little issue with each other. And I know it's Yoshiki Inamura will be facing Miyahara. I think it's March 19th. No, not March 14th.
March 14th,
yeah, March 14th they're facing. So we got a little pro wrestling Noah, All Japan Pro Wrestling war going on. But I thought Kento Miyahara was going to show up. But I was shocked to see Ayagi and Nomura show up. But that was great stuff, man.
Yeah, that was great. I was happy. Of course, me and Lewis are big All Japan fans as well.
Yeah.
I was glad though. I was a little surprised. I thought Kento Miyahara would show up, to be honest with you, because I know he wanted Kiyomiya on the March 14th, but he got Inamura instead. I think that'd still be a good match. Don't get me wrong, but I could see Kenoh or Soya being in the Champion Carnival, to be honest with you, or Nakajima.
You think so? You think Nakajima? I would love to see Nakajima in there. Well, there's two to be announced participants, right?
Yep, they're announcing one in March 21st at that and Oya War City Gymnasium on March 21st at the All Japan show. They never say anything about the B block mystery person. I mean they got announced soon because I think Chip Card starts at the beginning of April, like after WrestleMania, obviously, but I think it starts early to mid-April. I know that.
I think it's April 6th. I think it starts on April 6th if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right though, but I can see if I had to pick Noah before we move on to the Haas fight, as we quote it, I can see Kenoh or Soya or Nakajima in the Champion Carnival.
I could definitely see that. Let's since we're on All Japan Pro Wrestling, what are your thoughts on Cyrus the Destroyer?
Oh my god, what a beast! He's great. I like Cyrus.
Cyrus is awesome, and I guess I can say here on the podcast, I am actually interviewing Cyrus the Destroyer this Sunday. So I have Cyrus the Destroyer is coming on the show, and I will be talking to him about Champion Carnival. And I'm looking forward to that. I think he's a tremendous talent, and I'm looking forward to asking him a couple questions about All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, jealous. Yeah, I know you interviewed him before last year, I believe. But
I had him on once before. But he's coming back to talk about Champion Carnival. So I want to ask him about Kento Miyahara, Yuji Nagata. So looking forward to Sunday when it's Sunday at noon doing the interview. It'll be out probably 2 p.m. on Sunday.
Oh, Lucky.
Well, if you have any questions you want me to ask him, feel free to text me some questions, man.
Oh, I will, man. Don't worry.
All right, man. So let's get back into it. Let's get back. We still have one more singles match. It's the other GHC tag team champion, the other co-holder, Masa Kitamiya, not defending, but he's going one-on-one with Manabu Soya. And in case people are watching and they're not familiar with the cards that are coming up, Inaba and Kitamiya will be defending the GHC tag team championship against Kenoh and Soya on March 19th, and they're having the singles matches here, kind of a preview of what we're going to be seeing on March 19th. But Kitamiya against Soya, two huge bulls. It's like two rhinos just colliding in the middle of the ring. It's going to be an absolutely hard hitting affair. This is probably this could be the best match of the show.
Yeah, I agree with you there, brother. Hot or Big E from Ridgeway. Sorry, right? It goes big mini meat slapping meat. But I do agree that I think this will be match of the night. Kimi has been. I wouldn't mind. I know in that New Japan Noah Wrestle Kingdom show, I know him and Ishii had a bullfight, like, or you said rhinos. I wouldn't mind seeing
Right.
them being 1-on-1, but I think that
Okay.
we're gonna get this would be a good hoss fight. But this one's kind of tough to pick. I won't be mad either way who wins. I could see Soya winning, but I wouldn't be mad if Kiyomiya wins.
Yeah, I think Kenoh wins the first one. I think Kitamiya wins the second one. Or like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if Soya wins because I think there's 100% chance that Kenoh and Soya are going to be the next GHC tag team champions. When Kenoh said if we win when he was talking to when Yagi and Nomura showed up at Star Navigation, and Kenoh said if we win the GHC tag team titles, then we'll have a title unification match. That kind of said to me, right? That kind of alerted me to think that all right, they're going to win the titles. It's going to be a title unification match at on March it's the 21st at their meeting, I think March 21st.
Yeah, March 21st. Yeah.
Yeah, so that kind of made me say, I think they're going to win the G. I think there's 100% chance that Kenoh and Soya will be the new GHC Tag Team Champions. They go to the 21st and at Dream Power Series 2023, and I think they're going to unify the titles. I think Kenoh and Soya are going to win the All Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag Team titles as well.
I thought I never wanted to see it till he said that yesterday. I'm like, yes, Kenoh and Soya, win those titles and unify them.
They're going to unify them, and it's going to be But again, Kitamiya and Soya, they're gonna have one hell of a freaking amazing match. If anyone's watching, you can only see one match on the show. That's the match to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah, me too.
Kitamiya against Manabu Soya. My goodness, it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. And there's one more match left, and it's a match that I like. I don't know if they call them young lions. Are the up and coming wrestlers in pro wrestling Noah, are they young lions or what do they call them?
I think that I just been saying Brooke. And by the way, Louis, sorry to correct you. We have two more. We have the tag, and there's another 6-man, but we'll get to the
No,
second.
you're right. You're right. You know what? I completely skipped over one. You're right. There are two left. I'm sorry. Forget about the rookie match. Let's go to this one here. It's Tadasuke, Hajime Ohara, and High 69 or Hiroki versus Super Crazy, Extreme Tiger, and Lanzelot. So you're right. I apologize. I skipped over that one. And it's funny how, I go to the Noah website and Super Crazy is actually spell crazy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with Kenoh. Would they have Fist King?
Yeah, Fist King. What is that? Does Kenoh mean Fist King is Kenoh Japanese for Fist King? Is that
Must be Google's weird.
okay? Yeah, it's just Fist King. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of Tadasuke. I like Tadasuke a lot. I think he's a great talent. Hiroki coming off the loss to Amaska. It was funny. It's Amaska. I was calling him Amakusa, but I keep forgetting that you don't pronounce the U. A lot of the U's are silent in Japan. But
Yeah, I did the same thing as you. First time I ever pronounced it, I think I said Am Oscar. The very first time I ever saw his name, I'm like, wait a minute. And then my friend he was like, no, dummy, it's Amaku. I'm like, oh my god, how did I know that?
so it's Amaska, right? Not Amakusa.
No, you're right. It's Amaku's guy. Yeah,
It is Amakusa.
yeah.
Okay, so it is Amakusa. Okay, so I thought I heard them pronounce it Amaska on when I was watching Star Navigation. But anyway, regardless, so High 69 or Hiroki was defeated by Yamakusa. They had the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship match at Star Navigation. But this is going to be an interesting six-man tag team match. Super crazy. He's lost so many steps. I mean, he's almost 50 years old. When he was in ECW, back in the late 80s, early 90s, he was untouchable. But he's lost a few steps. I know he can't really do what he used to do, of course, he's getting older. But Extreme Tiger, Lanzelot. Speaking of Lanzelot, did you see his botch during Star Navigation where he tried to jump on, just springboard off the ropes, but he slipped?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, Super Crazy's nephew screwing up.
Yeah, so but he recovered nicely. He recovered nicely. This should be a very entertaining six-man tag team match. But when all is said and done, I think Tadasuke, Ohara, and High 69 Congo faction members will be victorious here.
Yeah, I agree. Fun little junior six-man tag. Well, it should be fun. Junior, I find the juniors are pretty fun on these shows. Well, Super Crazy, like you said, has lots of few steps. Extreme Tiger, I used to see him in TNA when he was Tigre Uno.
Yeah,
Lancelot, I haven't seen. Yesterday was actually the first I ever seen him, like in Noah. But he was
yeah,
pretty impressed. Besides the little botch, but I mean, like you said, he made it up pretty quickly. Like also used to be super great because I used to watch him like late 2000 ECW and then WWE. That cup of coffee he was in there for, as people
yeah, yeah.
said. Congo High 69. I actually liked that match with Amakuska yesterday. I thought he was pretty impressive in there. Tedeschi, I do like him as well. He's like a guilty pleasure in the ring.
Yeah.
High J Horge, he's pretty good, but I agree that I think Congo takes it here. I think Super Crazy or Lancelot takes the pin.
Yeah, but on the flip side, I wouldn't be surprised if Super Crazy just rolls somebody up quickly and gets a quick 3 count. I wouldn't be surprised. I've seen that happen with Super Crazy in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But I think Tadasuke, Ohara, and High 69, I'm picking them to win. I think Extreme Tiger is going to take the loss. I think Tadasuke is going to hit one of his lariats. He's gonna pin Extreme Tiger. So that's my prediction there.
Yeah, I go with that. I say like I pick on, but I can actually see. Yeah, I'll agree. Yeah, I can see Extreme Tiger getting pinned too. I can see Tadasuke laying him out with a lariat.
Yeah, so we'll see either him or Lancelot. But I think they might want to build Lancelot up a little bit. So I don't know if he's going to take the loss, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Someone's going to take the loss on the team. Someone's got to take the loss. But I'm picking Tadasuke, Ohara, and High 69, as I mentioned a little earlier. Then we have one more match, and I'm right on this time, right? There's one more match to talk about, right?
Yes, you are.
I didn't
correct.
miss anything else.
Nope, you're all good. That was the only one.
Because I did an article on PWMania. By the way, Ethan is also on the PWMania staff. I did the article earlier, and I forgot to change spell crazy to super crazy. So the article is up right now. It's been up for a while, and it says spell crazy. As soon as we're done, I'm gonna have to jump on and fix that. And I forgot to add. I spelled Anthony Greene's name wrong as well. But I was rushing because I know we had to do the podcast, so I'll get on there. Hopefully, Andy won't get upset.
Hi, Andy.
I don't think Andy's going to get upset.
No.
So we got one more match left. So it's Shuhei Taniguchi, who I'm not really the biggest fan of, against Yasutaka Yano. I'm sorry, he's teaming with Yasutaka Yano, and they're taking on Kinya Okada and Daishi Ozawa. I love the rookies, Yano, Okada, and Ozawa. They bring the fire all the time. Very, very exciting. I think Yano is going to be a big star. Love Okada, Ozawa as well. I'm not sure why Taniguchi is in this one, but because he's kind of up there in age, but it should with Taniguchi being on Yano's team, I'm gonna have to say Taniguchi and Yano should be victorious in this one.
I'm gonna go with Okada and Ozawa just because I know Okada's got a match with Nakajima at Great Voyage in Yokohama.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. No, you're right. I'm I'm gonna change my decision then. I'm changing my. You're right. I've completely forgot. I know the matches were released yesterday. I was looking at them yesterday.
Yeah, I tagged you on Twitter on that too.
Yeah, so you tagged me. I saw that. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm
No
gonna go
problem.
with Okada and Ozawa then. I'm with you on that one. Yano's gonna take the pin, of course. But Okada and Ozawa. And I'm right about Taniguchi. He's up there in age, right?
Yeah, I think he's in
He's
his late 40s, early
okay,
50s.
yeah. So he's definitely that's why is there another rookie they could have put in here, do you think? Or I can't think of another rookie that they might have
I
been
can't,
able to stick in
I
here.
can't dare to be honest with you. Alcala's not really a quote unquote rookie anymore. I mean, I know he still loses, but I mean, he was in the N1. I mean, okay, well, that's a bad example because he lost all of his matches last year. But
Yeah, well, when I say but he's young. He's like
yeah,
25 years old.
yeah,
But
same
yeah,
age as me.
but anyway, all right, yeah, but that's cool. So Taniguchi, Yano, I think Yano will take the pin. Although not the pin, the loss could be pin or submission. But I think you're right. I think Okada's probably going to get the victory here over Yano to help him to build him up for that match against Nakajima. Could you see that happening as well, or?
Yep, I can see it. I can see it. I think Yano gets pinned. If since I picked Okada, so I can see Yano getting pinned, but I would be surprised if Yano and Taniguchi win because Ozawa will probably get pinned because I know he's the youngest one out of the four. So least experience, sorry,
Yeah,
that's a better word. Better
that's
wording.
that's what I was thinking. Like Ozawa, I was thinking Taniguchi would probably get the victory over Ozawa. That's what I was originally thinking. Well, either way, it's gonna happen one way or no. Whatever happens, whatever happens, happens. But you know what? I'm going back. I'm going back to my original Taniguchi Yano. I'm gonna say Taniguchi Yano. Taniguchi gets the win over Ozawa. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm sticking with.
I'm gonna go
That's
the
what.
opposite. I'm gonna say Okada and Ozawa win, but Yano gets pinned by Okada. Give Okada some momentum into his match with Nakajima at Great Forge in Yokohama on the 9th. Is it the 19th?
It's the 19th. Yeah, March 19th.
Okay, yeah, because this is the last show before. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
Okada.
yeah, this is the last show before March 19th. So March 19th is going to be a huge show. They announced all those matches I was reading. Let's just quickly Kaito Kiyomiya against Jake Lee. What do you think is going to happen in that one? That's going to be an incredible match.
Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty good. That's actually one like there's 10 matches overall. That's actually one of like maybe 4 or 5 I'm looking forward to. I can see Jake Lee winning the title actually.
You know what? I was thinking that also. I was thinking Jake Lee, two-time All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion. Now with Pro Wrestling Noah, of course, I can see him winning that title. I mean, he could definitely have a great run in Pro Wrestling Noah with the GHC Heavyweight Championship. Will it happen? I don't know. I think Kiyomiya is going to be champion. I expecting Kiyomiya to be champion for some time. But as you said, I wouldn't be surprised if Jake Lee is victorious in the match.
No, I'm gonna go agree with you. I'm gonna say Jake Lee, but I wouldn't be surprised if Kiyomiya would. But I think it'd be a good match. Just Kiyomiya's fifth title defense. He's been a great. I know you want it back in September after winning the N1 victory. If people forget what that is, it's basically their version of G1.
Yeah.
Kiyomiya won it last year, won the top from Kenoh. That was a great match. And then Kiyomiya has had some excellent matches. Like, I know you're not a big fan of him, Lewis, but he actually had a good match with Timothy Thatcher last November.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Timothy Thatcher. But yeah, I actually saw that match. It was okay. It was good. It was a good match. And Kiyomiya made it a good match. I love Kiyomiya, so that's I thought the match was okay, but not the biggest Thatcher fan. But it wasn't. The match was good. It was a good match.
Yeah, it was. But I'm looking forward to the 14th show. I'm also looking for the 19th. The like you said, the GGC have a title match looks really good. GGC tag title match, I'm really excited to look for. Junior tag title match, I hope it's good, but I don't know. It'd be hard to say. I don't want to be like, oh, it'd be great, and then they like crap the bed.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Where's Jack Morris, by the way? We're not seeing any Jack Morris. The good looking guys. Is Jack Morris? Did he's I think he's from the UK. Did he go back to the UK or do you know or?
I know he had that last time I seen him. He was on like Kijimoto. I think he went back to Scotland. That's where he's
Oh, Scotland.
for
Sorry.
think for instant changer, I don't know if he went back or they just gave him a little break.
Okay, because his match against Kiyomiya was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, that was Great Voyage in Osaka. That was for
Great,
sure.
yeah, yeah, the one you mentioned, yeah, that was absolutely that was a wonderful, wonderful match, man. And I thought Morris was going to pull it out. I thought Morris was going to pull it out, but thankfully Kiyomiya. We're running out of time here. We're running low on time here in Zoom. So I want to ask you one more question. Who, if it's not Jake Lee, who do you think's gonna dethrone Kaito Kiyomiya?
Oh, that is a tough one.
It is a tough one. I don't know the answer to that. I couldn't answer, but
I know Kenoh just I can't really see Kenoh with it yet. So oh, that's a tough. Oh, actually, before I answer that, Jack Morris is actually on the Great Voyage in the Yokohama show. Actually,
oh, okay, okay, all right,
he's back. He's in a tag match with Greene, but we'll talk about that when we do our preview.
yeah.
Uh, Kinya.
Well, we don't. We could sleep on that. You don't have to.
Yeah. Oh, worst case, if I got an answer, I'll PM you.
Yeah, that's it. I would love to see Nakajima win the title again. I'm a huge Nakajima
That's what I
fan.
was thinking. I'm Nakajima. Wow, his name went on my head for some
Yeah,
reason. I can
yeah,
see I can see Nakajima winning it.
I can see Nakajima getting the belt. Getting the belt. Big fan of Nakajima, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on the 19th. Then we'll talk about the 19th on a different day. And that's it, man. Anything else you got to say before we wrap this up?
No, I'm just like I said before. I'm just looking forward to the show and the 19th show, and then Noah's been really great. Has been kicking a lot of butt the last year and a half.
Yeah, I'm glad I like I said, I got into Noah a few months ago, and it's the best thing I ever did in pro wrestling in a long time. It's a great promotion, and they're growing and growing. I'm surprised that I think AEW might have a little bit of an affiliation with them, but I'm surprised like Impact Wrestling, MLW, one of those promotions, they haven't reached out to Noah to get a working agreement, because I would love to see some of these guys in Impact Wrestling. I think Impact Wrestling, Pro Wrestling Noah, I think would be great together. Of course, right now they're with New Japan Pro Wrestling. So the odds of them working with Noah again, because they've worked with Noah in the past, is probably slim. But I would love to see some of these guys like Kaito Kiyomiya. I would love to see Kenoh. I would love to see Nakajima in the US. I think it would be well, Nakajima recently was on tour in the US, but I would love to see these guys in a US promotion and taking on like stars from Impact or MLW or one of the other promotions.
Yeah, I agree. I kind of wish that actually happened now. I mean, I like Impact New Japan's partnership, but I wouldn't mind Impact partnering up with Noah as well. That would have been cool. All those
Yeah,
matches, like not give me. I wouldn't. I want to see Josh Alexander. I'm just gonna finish the book here. I wouldn't mind seeing Alexander and Kenoh going at it, or Nakajima.
they were scheduled to have a match. Josh Alexander was scheduled to have a match against Nakajima on an indie show, and it pissed me off because I'm thinking, why is this match happening on an indie show? It should be happening in Impact Wrestling. But that match actually never happened. There was a whole promotion.
Oh,
The promoter screwed up or something, and the match never happened. Promoter didn't pay anybody, and the match never
oh,
happened.
I heard about that. Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
It was like it was in California. They were supposed to do like a King of Indies.
No,
Or,
that was it was the King of Indies. Nakajima took on oh gosh, JR Kratos.
oh, right, okay. But
And
I did hear about that promoter
it was
story
it was
though.
in New York. It was in Queens, New York. They were supposed to meet each other, and the promoter screwed up and didn't pay anybody, and the whole show got ruined.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, so all right, so let's leave it at that for now, and we'll wrap it up because we're about to run out of time here on Zoom, and we will be back for Great Voyage 2023, and I guess the next couple of days.
yep,
All right, thank you so much for joining me. It's been great, and again, we'll be doing this again soon.
yep, you too.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.